we have a struggle right now in the pipe industry as far as materials go. It's a very volatile market right now. Most of my suppliers are only guaranteeing pipe prices for 7 days. And most of the time it's like 45 to 60 days before we get a notice to proceed or a contract, on a specific job.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it tough to guarantee your number, and it's hard when a subcontractor or a contractor comes in and says, hey, I want to use you, I like your number, we're going to give you the go-ahead. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Do you read that note in my bid that we can only guarantee our prices for 7 days because our material supplier is only good for 7 days? I need to check on current material prices and revise my bid. And it gets pretty, like when I request material pricing, they will only hold them at the current rate right now. It's like 7 days. So we've been incorporating that in our quotes when we bid a job that, we've got a note in there saying our quote is good for 7 days based on the volatile material industry right now, because we don't know what it's going to do. It's steadily going up. Is it going to stay up? I don't know. Originally we were told it because of the storms they had back in the spring, early spring, that hit those resin plants in Houston, Texas. And of course, resin is one of the main things you got to have, to build PVC pipe or make PVC pipe. So right now, even if we do get a job and we get secured on price, material delivery is another struggle, because ductile iron, we can get it, it's went up some, but we can still get it pretty regular. But our PVC is like, we got some manufacturers telling us, we got a 6 to 8 week leeway. And one of the supply houses I was talking to a few weeks ago, he said, I kind of put it in perspective for you, like used to, their pipe plant was getting like 100 train cars a day of resin. And he said now they're limited to like 10. He said, they still have the capacity to make the pipe. It's just, it's taking longer to make it because they can't get the product they need in a timely fashion. Mm-hmm. So your pipe will be made, but it's just going to be pushed down the line, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it may be. And, when you want to supply a job, we need X amount of days notice. Most of the time it's like 3 or 4 weeks notice, and then they can deliver in 3 or 4 weeks.
But so as far as like the contractual side of things, at least so far, you guys are not changing any prices once that job.
No, we've had to make material. I got a notice to proceed today on a job I bid, I guess it was 4 weeks ago, and I had to send them an email and say, look, I appreciate it, but I need to revise my pricing based off of current material pricing. And I told them that I'd get it to them tomorrow, and that's what I got to do.
But if they accept that bid,
they got to do it.
You're locked in at that point.
Yeah, if they accept that bid within 7 days of me sending it to them, then I will go ahead and contact my supplier and say, hey, we've got this job. I need you to send me submittals on this job, and this is my PO for this project, and they're on standby. This is your notice. In 3 to 4 weeks I'm going to need materials. But yeah, it's a tough situation right now. It's hard to, lumber has steadily went up, but I haven't heard any home builders, as far as GCs go, talk about having any trouble getting lumber. They're still getting the lumber packages, but some of it's been delayed a little bit, but not like, what we're experiencing, as far as pipe. Any kind of PVC product right now is really causing us a heartache.